Hey guys, welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. So today what we'll be talking about is how I am preparing for legendary sigils and runes for the upcoming wardrobe. So we haven't gotten word about how they're going to implement that kind of system. Like, are they going to make it a charged system, as in like for every legendary you create, you'll get a number amount of that legendary. So let's say I created one legendary rune. That means I only have one time to use it on this character. If I created six, I'll have six times. So if I only had one time, I only can put it in one slot, and therefore I already used up that legendary rune, right? So I'm gonna have to create six legendary runes, and then I will be able to have full legendary runes for the entire armor set. So we haven't heard word if they're gonna implement it like that, or if they're just gonna say, okay, we're just gonna give you, if you already made one legendary rune, you can use that one legendary rune for all of your armor pieces. So I haven't read anything about that. If you guys have read something about that, please leave a comment down below and let me know how they're gonna implement the system. But in the meantime, if they are gonna implement it as a charged system, then I am preparing to make it. So what you will need, you'll need gifts of condensed might, gift of condensed magic, and mystic aspects, mystic motes, and gifts of craftsmanship. So basically, mystic aspects is for the armors. Mystic modes are for the legendary sigils. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, and you already have your rune. The reason why I am not making the runes yet is because of that charged system. I do not want to make all 6 right now. If I knew that they're just gonna be like, oh, if you make one, you could use it for your entire account. So I'm preparing for it. So in the case of it just being one, and you can use it for your entire armor set, I can then sell off the excess motes and aspects. So these things cost quite a bit. See, watch. See, 1 gold per mystic aspect. You need about 50 of these to create 1 rune, and you need about 75 of these to create 1 sigil. So if you see how many... Oh, I know why. It's because there was an ordered system right there. Okay, so 70. So it's 140 gold for 1 mystic mote. So if basically you need about 8 legendary sigils to make your entire weapon set all sigil free. So I would need 140 times 8 amount of gold. If we only need 1 of that, 1 legendary sigil to be able to use it on all our weapons, like 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, and 2 here. That's 8. So, you know, I would save myself a lot of gold if I knew that they were gonna just do 1 for the entire account, or I could just prepare myself right now and gather all the ingredients in order for me to have all the sigils I need for the wardrobe. So right now I don't really need I don't need to craft it yet. So that's why I'm not crafting it, because I'm waiting to see whether they are going to implement that system or not. So I mean, again, if you know, if you have any information on how they're going to do the legendary sigils and legend sigils and runes, please let me know down below. And well, so now let's get to it, how I'm going to prepare for it. So the limiting factor right now is the gift of craftsmanship. So how do I get the gift of craftsmanship at its cheapest price? Because obviously you can buy your way to get all the craftsmanship you need, but because the legendary wardrobe is so far away, I can just buy 5 a day without having to, let's say, spend too much gold on it. So, okay, so what I meant about getting 5 of them is 5 provisional tokens, these things. So basically you need 50 to get 1 of the gift of craftsmanship that I was talking about. Gift of craftsmanship right here. We need 50 of these, but you only can get 1 per day on this vendor. But remember, I told you can get 5 per day very easily, because you probably have a lot stacked up. So basically this one is 1 obsidian shard, and you could get 1 here. So where is this, right? You want to ask. It's in this dice gate waypoint. Yeah, you just teleport there, and he's up here. So right there. Okay, the next one, let's go to Lion's Arc. Okay, and then the next spot is gonna be over here, the Commodore's Quarter Waypoint on Lion's Arc. Right here, Commodore's Quarter Waypoint, and the Provisioner token guy, he is over here, Fraction Provisioner. And you could buy one with a Mystic Stone, Mystic Forge Stone. If you played a lot, you probably have many stacked up. So you could buy one here. Done. Next one, that's 2 down. We go to Verdant Brink at the Shipwreck Peck Waypoint, which is the beginning waypoint of entering this Verdant Brink map. And once you get here, you'll be able to talk to another provisional token guy. He's all the way over here. And you can get another one for one of these reclaimed metal plates. If you have done a lot of things on this map, you'll probably have a lot stacked up here, especially if you do the daily meta for this event here. You have a lot. And then the next one is Wandering Waypoint. This is Auric Basin. You probably have a lot too if you've done the meta event a lot as well. And it's gonna cost you one of those purple egg things you find all the time every time you complete the meta. Here, let me show you. Oh, not the egg thing. That's this is the Eric Ingot. You have a lot of these stacked up. You could buy one here, and if you've done the meta many times, you probably have a lot of these you don't even know what to do with. And then the next one is gonna be Tangled Death in Ogre Camp Waypoint. This one is the purple egg that I was talking about. The one that you get by doing the meta. You're gonna get a lot of it, and you probably have excess you don't even know what to do with. And so you go over here, Faction Provisional, you get another one that is 5 down, Chalk Egg. See, you get another one. If you've done the meta many times, you probably have a lot of currencies on that one too. So those are the 5 cheapest way of getting the provisional token. At least I think it is. Right now I'm assuming that everyone does the meta here at least a couple of times throughout their gameplay, and you probably have a lot of those currencies stacked up, so I'm guessing that those would be the cheapest. Let me know if you have any other places or any other items that are cheap enough to buy off to be able to buy the provisional tokens. And yeah, so in summary, we're gonna have the Ogre Waypoint in Tangled Death over here, Eric Basin over here, Wanderer's Waypoint, Verdant Brink, Shipwreck Peak Waypoint, then go all over to Lion's Arc, Commodore's Quarter Waypoint, and then we got Black Citadel over here. This is Gate Waypoint. So those are the 5 that you can do every day. 10 days you'll get 50. That's 1 gift of craftsmanship. Yeah, you will need about 7 plus 8 is 15 gifts of craftsmanship if you were to make the entire Sigil and Rune legendary. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, and also that's so if my plan does not work out, like say if they do not do the charged system, meaning that if you make one it could apply to your entire armor set and weapons, then my gift of craftsmanship, they can be used for legendary armory. Maybe they're gonna introduce legendary the 3rd gen legendary using the gift of craftsmanship, who knows, but it's gonna future proof for any other recipes that might come in the future. But for the mystic motes and the sigils, I could just sell those off, gain back some of my gold that I spent forging it, and for the other stuff like the gifts that I made too, those could be used for other weapons instead of using it for the sigils and runes. So yeah, that's it for today. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel. Come on, man, you're viewing this, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta subscribe that button down there. I know many people don't even tell you that in these Guild Wars 2 things, but I am telling you. Yeah, that's right, hit it right there. Okay, I'm done for today. If you like my videos, like it again, and be ready for more videos. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah.